Whether you're married or single, you're in a relationship, never allow yourself to lose your identity in another human being. I'm talking particularly to ladies out there. We have a tendency sometimes when we're in a relationship or we're married, we give up so much of ourselves for the man that we love, and we immerse ourselves in the to the point that we forget about our friends. And we don't intentionally do it, but we forget about our friends and we forget about ourselves. And that's really a problem. It's important to prioritize things. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean that you can't have a life of your own. Just because you're committed to somebody doesn't mean that you neglect being an individual, that you neglect your dreams and your aspirations. Don't neglect your dreams for anyone, because what's going to happen is that when you do that, later on, when you look back at what you could have had and what you could have accomplished, you're going to blame that person and you're going to resent that person because you're going to look at the person as, well, this person was a hindrance to me fulfilling my dreams. You're not going to see too many men give up their dreams for a woman. I can tell you that. Okay, you're not going to see a lot of that, and it's not any disrespect to men, because you shouldn't let anybody stand in the way of your dreams, because life is short, and you want to accomplish the things that you need to accomplish before you transition. You understand what I'm saying? Because tomorrow's not promised to any of us. So it's very important. And women out there that have children, if your children are small right now, one day they're going to grow up and they're going to have their own lives. They're going to go off to college. They're going to get married. They're going to have their careers. They're going to have their own minds, their lives. So you don't want to find yourself stuck and stagnate in a situation and you're saying, what do I do next? What is the next chapter of my life? Because I've seen that happen. I know of a woman that was married for 61 years and her husband transitioned and she didn't know what to do. She felt lost without him. She felt empty and she really didn't know what to do with herself. But thank God now she's found herself. She's found a church that she loves and she's traveling now. See, she's doing the things that she didn't do when her husband was alive. You get my drift? So don't neglect your dreams. A woman can truly have it all. Stay blessed.